Namaste Zil, it's the Spiritual Daywalker, hashtag Schrodinger's cards, with your tarot card reading for the next full moon phase from 12th until 27th of August. This full moon is going to be in Aquarius, so Aries is going to confront you once again with your idea of truth and how much you really want to know about it, right? Since the moon is moving into Pisces later on, you're going to opt for what feels best for you. And what feels best for you is experiencing stuff. I mean, you are an Aries. You are the prime will of the creator to create, right? You are the first impulse of existence. So at a certain point, you're just going to jump right in and see what's gonna happen. That being said, I don't do love readings. If love comes up in a reading, that is on you because you are projecting it, because life is a self-fulfilling prophecy and I don't want to project anything into your reality that is not supposed to be there just because I say so. Also, this is a general reading. If the message doesn't resonate with you, feel free to drop the message. If it does, drop a comment, like and subscribe, and share to whomever might be interested. Let's see what comes up in this reading for Aries. We're going to do my DNA spread, that is the spirit axis in the middle and the energies balancing around this, describing this experience. In the spot of the 0, you are setting yourself free. There is judgment, and with this particular wild unknown deck, you see there is a dove right there setting itself free. So it's you making a judgment call on what truth, right, and what truth you want to accept and how deep you want to get into stuff, right? And you setting yourself free is just tackling things head on. It's like being more in your own energy and leaving everyone and everything behind that is not capable of dealing with that is irritated by it, right? So let's see how this progresses further into manifestation. In the spot of the 9 in the middle, well, you are trying to manifest the vision here, right? So that's the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is taking stuff to the next level, and somehow it is delayed. You want to move forward with a clear sense of, well, who you are and how you want to act, but it's a little delayed. So you basically are clarifying who you want to be, right? And moving on with that. That is your challenge. In the spot of the 9, there's that 3 of Wands, that moving forward with stuff. It's nothing particular new for you, but you move with a newfound passion and a newfound sense of identity, probably. Let's see how what energies are balancing around this 3 of Wands so we can pinpoint it a little more exact. In the spot of the 10, there is, yeah, like I said, there is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So you're kind of done with the energy of over-analyzing stuff, like what works, what didn't work in the past, and like, yeah, well, you're getting lost in the sauce here because you're in Aries. You just want to move. At a certain point, you just want to move, and that's probably what you're gonna find back to once this this phase of final contemplation is complete, right? So let's see what the experience around it says. In the spot of the 1, there's a Mother of Cups in reverse, so that is some love denied and someone that is not exactly aligned with your way of doing things, right? We had a lot of mother issues coming up in the past with some readings, but especially for Pisces and stuff like that, doesn't mean you're exempt from that. It means that probably, yeah, it is the people that are not exactly aligned with your energy, that are kind of irritated or feel threatened by it without knowing, that kind of deny that love for you that this Mother of Cups is providing. Like they actually want to be on the same page with you, but kind of their ego or anxiety or whatever, like their bullshit is getting in the way of accepting your way of doing things. Let's see how this balances out on the other hand. Yeah, well, the Hanged Man in reverse. This is coming out of a phase of stagnation and, well, over contemplation or worrying, right? So on one hand, the Mother of Cups being like, yeah, I want to love you, child, but actually, nah, right? Not exactly opening up to that. And yeah, maybe it's even a relationship issue for you. But then again, if it's a relationship issue that is more like a, yeah, well, it's a symbol for what is happening within you, like you accepting your style of just following your intuition into the dark and just like lighten the place up, right? And that's you accepting that, and accepting that this is frightening some people, right? And that is like getting a lot of people out of their comfort zone, right? So that's the Hanged Man is not only you kind of coming out of stagnation, getting back into your comfort zone, it is also kind of describing how you get other people out of their Hanged Man situation just by incorporating your own energy. So that Hanged Man in reverse right here, it's a very cool card for you to just like, fuck no, I'm doing this, right? And let's see what in the middle, what the conclusion of this balance is. Yeah, well, there is a Four of Swords in reverse. So you're not fucking around anymore, like trying to provide stability, the Four, in your mind with some mindsets that you're clinging on to, right? Like ideas of betterment and wanting to be more sociable or yada yada yada, or whatever it is that you're an Aries, you are quite sociable. But what I mean is that there are some ideas that you had in your mind that you are losing now because they're kind of, well, we're caging you in your wild nature, and you want to experience, you love that side about you, even though you're kind of afraid of it, because people are afraid of it, right? So some people around you being afraid of the side about you that you truly love make you think, maybe I should like take a look at my beast and not be so hasty and like over the top all the time. Yeah, well, that's your nature. You kind of love being that way, right? And it's good to reflect on that, but at a certain point you're coming back to that because that inner child wants to be nurtured, right? And you coming out of the Four of Swords with these energies, with the Hanged Man and the Mother of Cups in reverse, balancing out around it, like you realize that some mindsets just don't feel good, right? They don't do you no good, and you feel more capable, and you see yourself as more capable when losing them, when not acknowledging, like when not over strategizing, not being too cautious, yada yada yada, right? So this hard time that you were going through trying to find out who you are allowed to be, in a sense, is over now. Like you are in the midst of defining your own vision anew, right, about yourself and about how you want to go about life. So let's see, in this line of challenge right here around the spot of the 9, where there is that 3 of Wands, balancing out in the 4, yeah, yeah, well, there's a 10 of Wands and 10 of Cups in reverse, which is a beautiful, like, overflow of emotion that is to be shared, right? And it's in reverse, so you're kind of like, and right underneath that Mother of Cups, meaning, where there is that sense of the love not being reflected back from the outside, and you, on the other hand, with that 7 of Wands, staying strong in your fire energy, be like, well, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, and if you can't keep up with me, then go yourself, right? That sort of deal. So it seems like you're gonna, well, break out in a sense, right? That's that feeling that you're coming into this experience with. Initially, your soul wants to break free from people that can't exactly accept your love, or can't exactly love you because they're frightened of that side of you. Well, fair enough. I mean, it's the will of the Prime Creator, so it's okay to be frightened of that. Fair enough. You are standing in for your passion, for your fire energy with that 7 of Wands right here, right? So the Mother of Cups going into the 7 of Wands, well, you're like, if you don't want to give me that love, I'm giving it myself, right? And the Hanged Man in reverse into that 10 of Cups means probably some people around you are going to be a little overwhelmed by your newfound passion, or long lost, refound passion, right? Or the way you are just going for things, right? And they're going to be a little overwhelmed by that. So that 10 of Cups is the emotional feedback you get from the people around you, and it's also for you clearing out a cycle of emotional overwhelmedness, right? So it's both, in a sense, where you're just like, yeah, I don't want to feel that like incompetent anymore. Well, it's not you being incompetent, it's the people around you that can't handle your energy that are like making you reflect back badly on yourself. And that's not exactly healthy, is it? I wonder when the devil is going to come up in this reading, maybe for some like toxic, well, relationships or whatever, or situations. We'll see. Maybe it's going to come up, but again, it's somewhere in there. It's somewhere in there. And it's cool. Like, people do mean well. They're just like subconsciously frightened of stuff. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. No rain, no flowers. Like, it's raining out here. It's raining in Bali. There is a Father of Pentacles. In coming further down into manifestation, there is that Father of Pentacles, the one wanting to generate stability. I feel that this stability, I don't know if that is your, yeah, it is your energy. Is you grounding yourself within yourself. Because well, that's very interesting, because it doesn't look like your energy, but it feels like it. So it has to translate into the narrative of rekindling with your passion, relighting that fire. So since the Father of Pentacles is kind of looking away from all this, it's like, okay, where do I get my sense of feeling home, feeling accepted, feeling like I can like stand my ground for myself, like be at home within myself, grounded within myself. So that's that Father of Pentacles in that situation where you're coming from the Mother of Cups in reverse, a love denied, into a Seven of Wands where you're like, fuck this, I'm standing up for myself, into a Father of Pentacles looking for that long-term stability and inner groundedness, right? If that makes sense to you, to me it does make a shitload of sense. It's balanced by, well, it's a Two of Pentacles in reverse. So that is interesting. Well, it seems like there's a decision about change to be made, but it's also a card for like, yeah, some say work hard, play hard. Well, for me it bookends this entire transformation from coming out of the Hangman in reverse, where you've been putting up with stuff for too long, into a Ten of Cups in reverse, which is not exactly the emotional feedback you were hoping for, making a decision for yourself. On the other hand, with that Seven of Wands, right? Which then diagonally feeds into a Two of Pentacles in reverse, where it's tough to go with the change that you are actually deciding for, right? So you're making a decision, and along with that there comes change, which first seems like it's not exactly in your interest. That's why it's delayed. That's why it's like you're working through that. But you've made that decision on the other hand, because there's that Father of Pentacles on the other side balancing that out. And the rain is getting a little out of hand right now, so I have to finish this reading, but we are finishing this reading. We're close to the end. Let's see what in the spot of the Six, coming from that Father of Pentacles and the decision to be made, is the Son of Cups. There is the love. There is the love that you were denied in the first place, but it's coming from a different source. It's coming A, from within you, and B, probably from someone around you that is like, don't listen to them, you're perfect just the way you are. Then I'm going to share my feelings with you, and I'm glad that you as a fire energy take me out of my comfort zone, because I'm not able to do it alone. I'm a Son of Cups right here. I'm all emotionally involved and vulnerable and all that stuff, but I kind of idealize and really cherish who you are. So that is a beautiful energy to meet. It is in the spirit axis, so it is a feeling you have for yourself, right? That is coming from within. But I kind of feel that you, with that, will attract a person like that into your life that counteracts what you have been experiencing on your way to get here. Like, namely, people that were not capable of dealing with that. And you decided for yourself, right, to be your own Father of Pentacles, and then you get some self-love from that. And this self-love, and it's like a a masculine way of self-love, like standing in for your own vulnerability, this is going to be reflected back in your reality, and it's going to be proof for you reigniting your intuition, listening to your intuition again, because it leads to you coming out of that Seven of Pentacles, where you stand tall in a sense like, see, if I just follow my intuition, if I just do things that I feel in my gut are the right things to do, then I'm gonna meet my Son of Cups, that I'm gonna get back into self-love and things start flowing again for me. And that is a very, very beautiful takeaway from a path that is, well, it seems a little bumpy, right? It's not that it's like knocking you out the park, I hope, but a Mother of Cups in reverse can be quite deep, right? It can be like really like your mother not agreeing with, or your father maybe not agreeing with how you do things, and kind of leaving you with the sense that you are good for nothing. And that kind of, like, it can go really fucking deep. But I see it's an emotional, a very emotional involvement, like within you, accepting yourself and how you want to do stuff, right? How you want to go about things. Very freaking beautiful energy. And it's going to feel real good, you making that decision, coming out, and then like your reality being the proof, being proof for what you kind of already felt, and the decision you made about how you want to set yourself free, how you want to feel. That is so, so beautiful. Aries, if that resonated with you, drop a comment, like and subscribe, and share to like someone who might need that empowerment, or if you just like the style, share to another sign that might want to check out their reading. I will now pack in the cards before they like swim away, and hope that the rain dies down a bit. But you know what? No rain, no flowers. So there are no bad cards in tarot. It's all just energy you are moving through, and the way you are experiencing it is a matter of free will, in a sense, how you transform the energy. So realize that you speaking up for yourself, especially for a fire energy, and going through this transformation is a very beautiful thing, and coming out of this is going to make you feel really fucking proud of yourself. Really fucking proud of yourself. That is you standing tall as that Father of Pentacles, looking into the future, being like, I know where I can get my stability and what works best for me, and I'm gonna pursue that, right? I know where to put my money, basically, where to put my energy. That's a beautiful thing. So Aries, drop a comment, like and subscribe, all that stuff. Check out daywalker-bali.com for updates on what I do with my brand and business and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you so, so much for being here. And Aries, I love you.